It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now it's Mahomes again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And 7 yards to go.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
46.
Le'Veon Bell.
Touchdown.
His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And this carries into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Sean Culkin, 27 yards. And the Ravens get a bit closer. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the two-point conversion. Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
31.
And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick.
The kickoff for Baltimore.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 28-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Mahomes. That is caught at the 7. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Now Bell. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, Mahomes rolling to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return won't go anywhere. They'll be back deep in their own territory at the 2-yard line.
Intercepted.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Mike, you 53. Hey, report. Get that ball. 6 guard. Check 6 guard.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. To throw again is Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 17. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
By the Chiefs.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Sliding out of the pocket. Looking downfield for Kelsey. That's caught inside the 20. A gain of 32 that time. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
The first running back drafted in April, this is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
1st and goal.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Ravens. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
The Ravens will line up for the...
This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. A very pivotal two-point try that does not go their way. Now it's a big uphill battle for the rest of the fourth quarter.
The attempt was to try and make it a one-score game, right? Touchdown, get two, and now you've tied it up. Instead, they don't get it, still down 10.
And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have two, but using them would just be... And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes going to throw it here. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, third and long now. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Well done on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
First and 10 at their own.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of it.
It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They were trying to go to Brown once again. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it's 3rd down. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Read it well, and it's picked. So this one in the win column for Kansas City, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more